Hello everyone and welcome back to the Wars 2 Christmas Edition. I am your host Jean-Luc. I'm joined with Mr. Independent Matt.
Don't pretend you're not pro-independence as well. Also, if you're anti-independence and you're watching, hi, we're sorry.
I am, but I'm also pro-Labour, so...
True.
But then again, Labour did say that they would run a second vote for independence if they did get in.
Because Labour like us. They're
Yeah.
like, okay, right, we want to be friends with you, but if you're if you're really wanting out, we'll let you out, because they care for us. Tories only care for themselves.
Let's not talk about politics.
Vote Corbyn.
Doctor Who is not about politics. It's not a political show.
Yeah, Daleks are
Politics
not
out of
like...
my Doctor Who.
The Daleks are not Nazis. What do you mean?
We're watching the Snowmen, so don't get offended if you're a snowflake and that.
Oof. Yeah, because this episode's anti-snowflake. Because snowflakes are the villains.
Yeah, so if you're an SJW beta cuck, this isn't the one for you.
I think we have to address that. We're very not those sort of people that would actually go, yeah, fuck you, snowflake.
I mean, there's only 3 people that will be watching this, Matt. I'm pretty sure they know who we are.
I know, but just in case.
Not unless they've just searched up random Snowmen commentaries, and this is the first thing they've heard from us.
Yeah,
And in that case, hello. We're not right wing.
Yeah, we're not terrible people.
Well, I mean, debatable.
I mean, it depends what your definition of terrible people are.
Yeah, true.
We're watching the Snowmen. It's Victorian London, and
Again.
there are evil snowmen.
Yeah.
The great intelligence is there for some reason.
Yeah. Should we just get into this?
Yeah, start your episodes in a 3, a 2,
Get past the BBC logo if you want to line it up.
a 1, a play.
Whoa, snow.
Fake snow. Because snowflakes are fake as
look at all them angry
Wait,
snowflakes
snow
getting
in
offended.
space!
Yep.
But then again, it's evil alien snow.
Oh, look at them throwing that snow, That doesn't look like a snowman. No one builds snowmen like that. It looks too fake. It looks more like a peanut. So this kid's autistic.
So antisocial kids are the villains.
Yes.
Fuck you, Stephen. To be honest, this was me in 2012. I was fucking alone.
Exactly. Look, it's mocking the snowflakes. It's mocking the.
Oh my god!
No friends.
we.
Alone people when they find Twitter.
Mutants when they listen to Magneto. Get it? 'Cause it's Ian McKellen.
Yeah. Hey,
Look,
it's
the Schalke
Shada
Doctor. Schalke,
Yeah.
not Shada.
That's what I meant to say.
The Shada Doctor is
For some
4
reason
and or 8.
Yeah. It's because I saw something Shada related earlier.
Collecting snow. It's just gonna fucking melt.
Yep.
GI.
This is a weird 60s-esque set, if you know what I mean. It looks quite retro.
Well, it is set in Victorian times.
I know, but it looks like the sort of thing that would be in the Troughton era or something. Which I guess is fitting, as it's the Great Intelligence.
Yeah. I'm already not liking the fact that the Great Intelligence is having some sort of origin story here.
Yeah.
And plus, is the Great...
No, this isn't an origin for the Great Intelligence. The Great Intelligence just sort of takes control of him, finds him as a boy. He's not the Great Intelligence, he's just used by the Great Intelligence.
Yeah. You could. I just watched the video before this, and it was like making Star Wars R-rated. Imagine making Doc 2 R-rated and just having like blood, just having red snow there.
That would be. I'd want to see it, but not like every episode. Hey, look, it's everyone's favorite.
I just see an empty screen.
What? It's to be fair, this is like the best version of Clara, so.
The best version of Clara was everything before Asylum of the Daleks and everything after Twice Upon a Time.
I don't mind Victorian Clara.
Oh, this is the first Smith special we're watching.
Yeah, this is like his dark and depressed stage.
Yeah.
I don't like how all the snowmen look the same as well.
Yeah.
Like, they don't look like they've been built.
I think it would. Yeah, like.
They look too fake.
To be honest, I don't mind the Yeti not being in this.
I wouldn't want the Yeti to be in this, to be fair.
I mean, how would you naturally bring the Yeti
I would like the
into
Yeti
this?
to come back, but I wouldn't want them to be in this.
Yeah, like
It wouldn't work.
Like the thing is, with the Great Intelligence can possess anything, so making it possess snow is fair enough. And for a Christmas special, I think this works as a conceit.
Yeah, I mean, well, it was the next like logical thing to do. I mean, they had like. I'm trying to remember everything they'd done, but they would always have like something, you know, Christmas trees, Santas. Let's do snow.
The Titanic.
yeah, that famous Christmas.
Cybermen. Well, in Victorian London.
Christmas Carol.
Yeah, then they did Christmas Carol, and then they did Narnia, and now it's just like. I think Moffat was just like, let's base it on Christmas stories.
Yeah.
And this is, well, the Snowman.
Well, I mean, most of
The Snowman. Yeah.
Oh. I don't know, like, where our episodes are, by the way, if they're synced up. Just
I think I heard your sting, like, a couple seconds before mine.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm hearing...
Jenna Louise Coleman.
Yeah, Matt Smith's name has just appeared.
Good point. When does Jenna's name, like, when does she drop the Louise?
Dave the Doctor is the first time she's credited as Jenna Coleman. So...
Yeah, well now I am a lot behind yours because my control froze. Like now it's coming up with The Snowmen written by Stephen Moffat.
Yeah.
Oh, I fucking hate them doors!
Yeah. This is the most violent reaction you've had so far. Just I fucking hate these doors!
It's so bad! I hate that they open the wrong way. They just look so tacky.
Yeah, I just hate
To
that.
be fair, I don't think I saw like snow or anything in the titles, which is good. I mean, a Christmas version of that would have been really bad.
I think this title sequence does technically have a Christmas variant because the logo has a different texture.
Oh yeah,
slightly.
but I mean, that's
it. It's not noticeable.
Logo texture would change like every episode, though.
Yeah, but like in Series 7B, it was a consistent texture, just not in the Snowman.
No, it wasn't. It changed for every story.
Not in 7B. 7A it did.
No, 7B it did change.
I don't think
and
it
I
did.
know that. We can check after then.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it did.
Yeah, if we remember to check.
Yeah, which we
But
probably
I'm sure
won't.
it didn't.
Comment down below. Who's right? Why should I
We
not
clearly
be
are
so
right
obvious?
because we said fuck snowflakes.
Jiggle and Lightfoot should have been in this.
I don't like the fact that It's saying Madame Vastra is the basis of Sherlock Holmes. But
Yeah.
at the same time, I don't like... For once, Virgin New Adventures is continuity. I'm not a fan of either, because it's saying Sherlock was a real person. So either way, we're fucked. So if I'm saying looms are canon, I have to accept that Sherlock
Looms
Holmes
are
is a
not
real
canon.
person. Well, I'm sorry.
Okay,
Long Barrel...
Loomer.
Okay, Loomer, perfect. Okay, I get it. Snowlat learns. We've learned, like, nothing in the first 10 minutes other than Snowlat learns. Snowlat remembers.
Clever
Also,
Snow.
this guy was an autistic kid, and now he's the villain.
We're gonna grow up to become villains.
Yeah. So, funny story, like, on
Haha.
Wednesday,
Yeah.
I was at, like, an LGBT social event, and
Okay.
we started speaking about Doctor Who, some of us, and I accidentally stated I keep up with everything, and I meant that to mean, like knowing what releases are coming out, not
Yeah.
necessarily getting the releases themselves. That was a slip up from me. I accept that, but then the guy was like, "Are you sure about that?" And then I'm like, "Yeah, well," and then he said, "What about Faction Paradox?" And I'm like, "Okay, this is the most obscure Doctor Who thing someone has mentioned to me IRL." I retorted back with, "No, I only keep up with things that are canon."
Oh.
And that started a debate. So what do you think of Strax?
I kind of hate him, but don't hate him in this. He sort of works in this because it's a Christmas special, but
Yeah.
I hate him in like most other things. I hate like the concept of Strax.
I ship 11 and Strax.
They make
See?
little
Look!
potato babies.
Oh no. Ha ha!
Oh yeah, he's kidnapped this woman. Transphobes be like.
Okay, this is actually very decent. Like,
Why did they have this?
huh?
Why did they have this memory worm in the first place?
Oh, it looks so bad!
I know!
It looks like something from Classic Who. So I've actually been
creepy
enthralled.
snowman boys. That looked bad.
Like, so far this isn't terrible.
But yeah, I remember not hating this.
I'm not gonna call it good, but I'm gonna call it okay so far.
Yeah, the CG's quite bad.
Yeah, but then again, the CG was pretty bad in
Yeah, the CG like kind of got worse.
yeah, well, yeah, it got worse and worse, but like, yeah.
This is like Matt Smith doing his sulky Tennant impression.
Yeah. Do you think Matt Smith's? Do you think Eleven's gonna pop down to like, you know, a tavern and meet up with the Red Tavern specifically, have a drink with Jago and Lightfoot? Because it's around this time.
You can't see him do it. Yeah.
Yeah, because this is the decade where they were doing stuff.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, Jago and Lightfoot should have been in this. Just like a cameo or
I
something.
doubt,
But like,
they
no one would have
could-
got it.
Yeah, but the problem, I mean, maybe a reference, like saying, "Oh, my pals Jago and Lightfoot went for a drink with me."
Yeah. I quite like this, although it doesn't really work.
I don't know when. Actually, when is the set? Oh, 1892. I think this is. Hold on.
I mean, it can't be before them, because I'm pretty sure, like, haven't, like, the Paternoster gang, like,
Well,
been with them at one point for a big finish.
Strax met them,
Yeah.
but that's
Oh, yeah,
set
but then
later
again,
on in their
Strax is,
series.
like,
The thing is, with
I didn't know, like,
Jago and Lightfoot, like,
Something was
okay, so it's definitely... The Snowman's definitely set chronologically on Earth after Talons. That bit's for
Okay.
certain, because Talons was 1889.
Okay.
This was 1892,
I see.
and Jago and
I don't know
Lightfoot
what-
Series 4 was 1890s in general, but it was implied to be 1893, I think.
Alright.
Because Jago and Lightfoot Series 4 was when they found out that the Doctor can change his face.
Okay.
So that would have been a bit awkward. Oh,
Yeah, that
blast, I've
answers
just
my
realised
next
something.
question. What?
Because they met the 11th Doctor in an audio.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the Jago and Lightfoot revival.
Interesting.
It was a short story,
Yeah, I think I saw it.
and
Well, I've always seen the cover.
yeah,
This is quite an interesting fairy tale concept right here.
but it's set.
Yeah.
Jago and Lightfoot revival set after the series, so
Yeah.
really, I mean, if they established that Jago and Lightfoot knew the 11th Doctor in this, like if they met up, then that wouldn't create the plot hole. But like my headcanon that
I
11's
mean,
meeting
they
up
could have
with-
worked around it, but it's fine.
Maybe. I mean, there's the memory worm.
Yeah.
They
You just
exist in
solve
Victorian
everything with the
London.
memory. You just fix every plot hole with the memory one.
What about looms? Memory worm.
No limbs.
Yes, looms.
I quite like this. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is the first time we see the new TARDIS, isn't it?
Oh yeah,
I forgot about that.
this is the first time we see.
Yeah, and it's like, it comes out of absolutely nowhere, because you're like, oh shit, it's changed.
Yeah.
Which was like quite big for New Who, because we've never like had like a mid-console change.
Yeah, and we've never, and this is like the most extreme console change we had because
Yeah.
Series 5's console room was
Yeah, it was kind of like a hybrid. It's kind of like
It was.
I don't know. I guess it was a bit of Tennant, a bit of McGann.
It was
kind of like meh.
It was an evolution of
Yeah.
what they were doing with Tennant.
Yeah.
But this is its own unique thing.
Yeah, and it's really good. I mean, I think it gets better, obviously, like when Capaldi takes over.
Oh
But
yeah.
it's a good design.
This has a decent cast.
Yeah,
Because if
true.
you've got Richard E. Grant, you've got Ian McKellen.
Or waking up with a face full of makeup.
You know, as Victorians do.
Yeah. There goes the impossible girl.
Yeah.
Sorry for making you sad.
Anyway, what do you think of Eleven's costume in this?
I quite like it. I don't know if it would work as like a full on, like if you wore it all the time, but I do like it as a one off.
Yeah. It's more so a variant of his 7B costume, in all honesty.
Yeah, it is. Doesn't he like wear it again, like when he's the old man doctor?
Yeah, on Trenzalore, yeah. So this is
Yeah.
like his Christmas variant of 7B. Because
Yeah.
it's like 7B, but even like Victorian-y.
Yeah. I quite like that. Like, it'd be good if like the doctor changed their outfit more often, to be honest, to suit the time period. That's what I miss.
Yeah.
well.
Because in Thin Ice we had it.
Yeah. Like, even if it's just like a one-off, like here and there every few episodes. So how do you feel about this? Clara living two lives as two different people. Because she's putting on a different accent here.
Yeah.
To pretend she's posh.
Yeah.
It's a future projection. It's setting up the but there's multiple Claras.
Yeah. Oh, that's actually... That is actually good. Wait, that's good analysis from you, Jean. I was trying to formulate my words, but actually no. I think this is very subtle foreshadowing. Is
Possibly.
actually really good. This also foreshadows
I like all the sets and costumes in this. I don't know. It's all looked nice, other than some dodgy CG.
I mean,
Even now.
the BBC do Victorian really well.
Yeah.
Really
Because they've like
well.
done so many Victorian shows in like the past.
Yeah.
That's why they have to go to the Victorian era at least once a series, just to get use out of the costume department.
Yeah. Is that the same place as Autistic Boy?
I think so. But I don't know though. It could be, and that could be intentional, but I can't remember.
I doubt it would be.
Probably not.
To be honest, I think... Okay, right. Just...
Yeah, they're showing that she's clever and has initiative here.
Yeah. The...
What are you trying to say?
I'm trying to think, cause I notice tropes a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And, there's one trope that when I notice, I have to immediately like it, cause it's, I don't know why, because of the feeling of a payoff, you know? Because
Yeah.
Chekhov's gun.
Mm-hmm.
You know what Chekhov's gun is, right?
Yeah.
For those at home who don't, it's basically you set something up, you show something, and then it gets paid off later on, because if you put, like, let's say a gun on a table, the gun will be used to shoot something. That's just a thing that means good writing. Oh, Jenny.
Yep. Strax. Unless I'm slightly ahead of you.
Yeah, I mean, Strax appeared when you said Strax, so...
Okay.
Oh look, it's Vastra drinking wine. Also, me
like
mentioning
the
Chekhov's
Klingons.
gun, I
Blood wine.
noticed it with the lake.
Mm.
And that's the only time I'm in Doctor Who. Well, not the only time, but like, I'm not looking forward to it being paid off.
Oh.
Because you know what's going to happen.
Yeah. Wait, this has parallels with Deep Breath.
Yeah, well, Deep Breath is meant to be like a callback
I know.
to all of these.
Yeah. I sort of got them mixed up. I thought they were the same story for a minute.
Yeah.
I was like, that's what happens. Capaldi just like turns up at the end.
Yeah. Why did she assume that he was?
I
He's
don't
just
know.
a guy that knows shit.
Yeah.
What do you think of the Paternoster Gang as a whole, as like a set of characters?
It's an odd one, isn't it? I mean,
Yeah.
they shouldn't work, and they kind of don't, but they also do in parts. I don't know. They're weird.
I think if you write them well, they'll work.
Yeah.
Like with
I kind
most
of hate
characters.
them, but don't.
If you
like,
take
I
out the
accept
context
them.
of their general, of their
Yeah.
species' general presence in Doctor Who,
Yeah, it
then-
shouldn't work.
yeah, if you take them out of that context, then it can and does work if written
Yeah.
well. It's just like, because Silurians are not all bad.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And Sontarans. I don't know.
I mean,
I
Strax is like the exception, I suppose.
think Strax isn't the only.
The only problem
Exception, but-
problem with Strax is that we haven't had a Sontaran story since showing what Sontarans are actually like.
So, I mean, same thing with Vastra, but like the
Yeah, but
Silurians can be
Silurians
good.
are boring.
Sontarans are boring as well, in my opinion.
There's more you can do with Sontarans though. I mean, Silurians
Then
is pretty
Silurians,
generic. Like, this
There's
is
not
the
much
first
you
shot
can
we
do
get
with
of the
them.
new TARDIS.
Yeah.
And I wasn't aware of that. I actually thought like the first time we see it is when Clara goes in.
This is the. I mean, I think this just.
So at this point, you're like, oh,
You're like, oh, I want to see more of this, but you don't.
yeah. It's nice.
Also, Big Finish have announced a short story set around this time for the 11th Doctor.
Okay. What's it about? What's the synopsis?
It's basically,
like,
you know,
roughly.
Twice Upon a Time.
Unfortunately,
Imagine that with the 11th Doctor instead of racist First Doctor.
okay.
And also
yeah,
from 11's point of view.
I wouldn't hate that.
It's a short story, so it won't last long.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's intriguing. just been confirmed. Sherlock Holmes is a fictional character in the Doctor Who universe.
So the
New adventures
VNAs aren't canon.
Yeah.
What if all-consuming fire is set in the land of fiction, though? You didn't think about that, did you?
Good point. The 11th Doctor just likes beating stuff with sticks, doesn't he?
He loves beating with a stick.
No. Whoa, a multi-Doctor story.
With the great intelligence.
Yeah.
Oh, the reflection in the glass. That's foreshadowing.
Yeah, this is
Like, I think this is
quite like
actually a well. This might be Moffat's best Christmas special.
I think it is, definitely. I don't know, actually. I have a soft spot for Christmas Carol.
I've not seen that in like 9 years.
I didn't like it, and then I rewatched, and I was like, that was quite good. It was just
I've
fun.
not rewatched it
But,
in 9 years.
what do you mean, Matt? You watched it 2 weeks ago?
We
no,
do
like,
this
a couple
out of
days ago,
we
or
watch this
however.
out of we watch this out of order.
Yeah.
We're halfway through.
Why is Moffat obsessed with like history jokes? Like, oh, browse your history, oh, check your history, delete your history. Just like, stop.
Moffat is very proud of some of his jokes.
But he used that one so much, and he's also used
He's
like the
that
Sonic
proud.
Screwdriver penis joke so much.
Yeah, especially in Day of the Doctor. But in Day of the Doctor, I think it works.
I think that worked, but it's just like when Matt Smith like sees a woman and it's just like it shoots up and you're like, oh, stop.
Yeah.
And like he'll do like this confused face as he looks at it, like surprised.
I love his scarf.
Yeah. Matt Smith's really good in this.
Yeah. To be honest, I think Dan Starkey is great, and
Yeah, Strax is actually good in this.
Dan Starkey's been used
Yeah.
ridiculously well on screen, and especially Big Finish.
I haven't experienced any of his Big Finish stuff.
Have you listened to anything with Sontarans in it?
No.
That explains it.
I know.
Because he is the main Sontaran voice.
Yeah. Oh, thin ace.
Oof. More Chekhov's gun.
Yep.
You know what's gonna happen, don't you? Yeah, you know what's under the ice. Lit iconic shot. I fucking hate that.
What?
I fucking hate it when someone asserts this thing that they can't possibly know. They know the outcome just
Yeah.
because.
Yeah, she's only known them for like a day.
I mean, she's nice, but fuck you.
Yeah.
If I was a parent or a nanny, I wouldn't do this shit. I'd just be fucking honest. I'd be like, I don't know if you will have bad dreams, but hopefully you won't anymore because this man will help, and then continuing with this dialogue.
Like, you know. Oh no. It's so bad.
Oh no!
Oh, I fucking hate it. the teeth.
Yeah. Why is there an ice person?
That's
Is
the
like
nanny that fell in the. Well,
I
like
know
ice
who it's
ghost.
meant to be, but like, oh wait,
I don't-
it's made of the snow and the water, right?
Yeah.
The Great Intelligence snow.
Yeah.
Okay, that actually makes more sense.
It does make sense. It just.
I
looks
hate it.
horrific.
I still
I like
hate
this
it,
bit.
but I hate it less. In fact, logically, this is better than the Cyber King.
Okay, I mean, it was destroyed by the Doctor pointing a sonic screwdriver,
Which
but
makes
he done it in
sense.
a good way.
Yeah, because he's doing it in an entertaining way.
Yeah.
And plus, sonic vibrations theoretically do destroy ice.
Yeah.
So actually, this wasn't that bad.
Oh. He's got
It's
a
better than I
machine.
remember. It's better than I remember. So,
I feel like you remembered it being pretty shit, though.
which, to be fair, do you blame me?
No.
But I'm actually enjoying myself. What the fuck?
I did say, I was like, yeah.
This is a weird experience.
I mean, we could say the same when we go back to watch the Doctor Widow in the Wardrobe. We could end up loving it.
Actually, I don't
doubt
think
it.
we'll end up loving it. I don't think we'll end up loving
No.
it, but we might not end up hating it as much as everyone
yeah.
else does. That's yeah.
I think like going into it expecting it to be bad, we're usually pleasantly surprised.
But I wasn't really caring much for this one, and the thing is, there isn't much to this one. It feels like a short story that lasts 60 minutes.
Yeah,
The
but
rest
it doesn't
of it's-
feel like it doesn't feel like it outstays its welcome though.
No,
at this
because
point. Like, there's
enough-
always stuff
enough has
happening.
been
And it's always
written.
setting up stuff. Yeah.
I don't think there's that much plot. The plot is like secondary.
Yeah. The plot's
Mostly
pretty
to be-
simple.
It's
Yeah.
supposed to be introducing Clara for the most part,
Yeah.
and being more about the characters, but the plot exists. Gentleman friend. That was.
This bit's cringe.
I think you're slightly ahead of me,
Oh. God damn it.
but like by half a second.
Alright.
To be honest,
What the hell was that?
a thing that made me.
Is that a new Sontaran blaster?
I don't know.
It looked different.
Buzzy lizard lady.
At least it's not like shooting lasers. The Sonic, I mean.
Yeah, I
It was
know.
like Day of the Moon.
My main point of reference is like fucking closing time.
Oh yeah! I tried to block that out.
I tried to. I fail.
All of closing time was just like a blur to me.
Same. And that's when I'm watching it.
Was that like the only one we didn't finish?
No, I think
Cause, no. I think we done it and then we done it again
I think we.
because like the recording went wrong.
I think we tried to
and we
Let's
gave
Kill
up.
Hitler again as well. But like, did we finish Let's Kill Hitler?
I don't know.
We definitely didn't finish closing time.
Yeah. I think there was just one that we didn't finish.
Yeah.
I just uploaded it as like failed.
Oof, he's about to fucking murder someone.
Yup.
Oh, I shouldn't swear. A voice copper will fine you.
No, we're not advertising as kid-friendly content.
No, this is mature content.
Yeah, look, there's kissing and stuff. It's not how that works, Clara. You just sexually harassed him.
Yeah, or no, it's sexual assault because she made an advance, full on advance.
It's okay because it's the olden days, so it's fine. That's how that works. You just
No, it's fine when men do it because it's a men-dominated thing.
Yeah.
Women can't vote, so they can't vote to say no on the
Clara's
kiss.
a strong, independent woman.
Doesn't mean she can fucking vote.
I know.
They're no danger to you as long as we do this thing that may not work.
That's the way to do it.
I hate it so much. See if that looked better.
It wouldn't
This would
be
be
as
good.
bad if it looked
Yeah.
better. I mean, yeah, like this.
I hate. I like how
That sexual joke wasn't written too poorly.
no.
It was. Oh, it's just turned into fucking snow. That's not how physics works, but it's alien snow, I guess.
Great intelligence isn't very good in this. Like if they wanted to, you could have killed them by now.
Yeah, the great intelligence is
Just have
definitely.
like a full conversation.
Great intelligence isn't well written in this one.
They are. I think they're okay written. It's just it's a bit convenient.
It's definitely not as good as Web of Fear is my only reference point.
Of course not.
I mean, it's not this is not as good as Web of Fear. You can't compare this to Web of Fear, but like.
I wonder where the ladder leaks.
By the way, just remember this. I don't think the Great Intelligence has access to time travel. It's just immortal.
Okay.
So therefore, this is the earliest appearance of the Great Intelligence.
Oh yeah, I forgot. The Great Intelligence also appear in what's it? The
Name of the Doctor.
Internet one.
Oh, Bell St. John.
Yeah.
That Bell. Well,
And Name
okay.
of the Doctor.
Yeah,
Good
Name
point,
of the Doctor.
right.
So.
They were pretty they were used quite a lot in the Smith era.
Yeah. The Great Intelligence specifically. Yeah, the Great Intelligence was. Yeah, this is 1892.
Tiny his box looks.
Yeah.
Ooh,
And
that was good. I preferred it blue before it went green now.
Oh, this is like the first time.
Yeah.
Like.
It's such a good reveal.
Yeah, and plus, I'm fine with
problem
I
with
am
the
the
set-
Doctor. I'm fine with I am the
Yeah,
Doctor
yeah,
here,
that
because it's
works
not
here.
played the entire episode.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not really. Yeah, it's not been played really.
And now it's just like, yeah, we're now in the world of Doctor Who instead of the world
Yeah.
of Victorian London.
My only problem with this set is how cold it looks here.
Yeah.
Which I guess does work, because it's snowy outside.
Like, this set
Oh,
actually
no,
feels like
wait,
a TARDIS.
What's it with Moffat's obsession with the kitchen lines? I didn't
Wait,
realise Carver says that, because that's the first thing Bill says as well. It looks like a kitchen. Oh, because women, they
Love
just
their kitchens.
stay in the kitchen, yeah.
I just
I
love
feel like
that
if
this
this
set
is like
feels
anyone's
a
first
set.
experience of us, we're just gonna be like, oh, two sexist white guys.
No, we're actually making fun of the sexism, actually.
Yeah.
I'm not saying this is a defense, but this is just the truth. Like,
Okay, mansplainer. I feel like this is a bit soon, but I mean it makes sense with the context of what's just about to happen.
Yeah, I
'Cause you
feel
will
like
set
the
up
way
the
this
whole
is...
episode to be companion, and it does strangely feel earned.
Yeah. Feels like, because...
I hate it's weird how they managed to make this Clara more likable
If-
over like the course of an entire series.
Yeah, like, this... like, the other Clara had 3 fucking
It would have been
seasons.
so much more interesting having Victorian Clara travel as well, because you're taking a companion
Yeah.
from the past and then showing them like loads of new stuff. This is also quite dark for our Christmas special as well, thinking on it. It's like, oh, this companion we've been setting up, now they're about to die.
Yeah, this is just...
Also, like,
no.
I hate it.
Ironically...
he doesn't try enough. He's
Yeah,
just standing there.
ironically
He could,
for a
like-
climax,
Yeah.
this is anticlimactic.
Just like a bunch of evil snowmen.
I'm gonna fucking eat her.
It's like the Doctor just overcome his depression, and now it's like,
And now
He's
he's
at this
more
throat.
depressed.
yeah,
Why did...
it's okay because he gets a darker costume. So
A better costume.
yeah, his costume is bay.
I don't...
I think Matt Smith's Series 7B costume is probably the best New Who Doctor costume.
Yeah. Yeah, it is the best New Who Doctor
Yeah.
costume, because none of the others fucking compete.
Yeah, I mean,
Nines
Eccleston's
is...
meh,
I think
Tennant's
Nines is pretty good
dull.
for the context.
Yeah, it works. It certainly works.
Tens is more aesthetically pleasing than Nines, but it makes
Yeah.
no fucking sense. 11's first one is probably the second best one.
Yeah, true. His Series 6 costume's quite bad.
Well, the one with the coat. That coat.
Yeah, it just feels out of place. I like the coat, it just doesn't work with the rest of the costume.
Just any of the tweeds, yeah.
Yeah.
And then Capaldi's. Actually, no. I think
Capaldi's. Yeah,
Capaldi's
I think Capaldi's
velvets.
are red velvet.
Red and black velvets.
Well, just any of his velvets.
Yeah, those are like the second
They're the
best.
second best. Yeah.
Then the tweeds. Then I think Jodie's. I think.
Yeah, probably Jodie's and then like the more basic Capaldi variants.
Yeah, like his
Then
original.
Eccleston's and then Tennant's blue suit and then Tennant's brown suit.
I prefer his brown suit to his blue suit. Just because
I kind of do as well, to be honest.
because the pinstripes are more interesting than just blue.
Yeah.
It's
I
like
like how we're ranking Doctor's costumes.
I mean, it's like I prefer Colin's blue suit when it's just on Big Finish covers to his rather than his
Same,
real time blue suit, because his
Yeah.
real time blue suit is just different shades of blue rather than it's the blue version of the patterns he wore on the TV show.
Why doesn't the Doctor just give her some of his regeneration energy?
That's not how it works, though. Also, he doesn't have any left, I guess.
When did... Oh no, that was earlier in Series 7, wasn't it? Angels Take Manhattan.
The previous episode.
Good point, that doesn't work, because if he's the last incarnation, how is he giving away regeneration energy?
Because it's like he can't fully regenerate anymore, but he didn't need as
Yeah,
much.
but he has enough to like give away, and then he's like, oh, that'll cost me an arm and a leg down the road. What do you mean down the road?
Down the road, Stephen Moffat changed his fucking mind. That's what happened down the road. Why is I'm the Doctor playing?
Properly, because this is where the Doctor properly becomes the Doctor, really. It's like... He was fixing his bow tie and he was like...
Yeah.
He feels like he has a purpose. And
Okay, that makes sense. It's like I Am the Doctor only works when it makes sense, and even though it's played more than once here in this episode,
I hated when he used to play it like in the next time trailers for like Series 8.
yeah.
This is where Matt Smith becomes the Time Lord victorious.
Yeah.
I would like to have seen that.
Because I think Matt Smith's... I think the 11th Doctor actually does have a lot you could do with him.
Yeah, Matt Smith can change. I like how quick Matt Smith can snap from like being joyful and cheery running about to like just...
I think 11 might be my favourite New Who Doctor conceptually.
Like,
Conceptually, that's the key word, conceptually. And Matt Smith is the... I want to say the second best cast. Because Capaldi is just a fucking no-brainer. But Matt Smith, holy shit, he's a good actor.
So wait, if the Great Intelligence can't time travel, how do they have that then? Oh, are you still there?
So base...
Okay, well Matt's disappeared.
So wait, is the Great Intelligence canonically Simeon as a child with a voice modulation? As a voice. So it is a Great Intelligence origin story. Not the origin of the being itself.
Oh, he's back, yay.
What?
You just cut out for like a minute.
No.
Oh, why, what were you doing?
I was just complaining about the Great Intelligence.
Oh,
Because this is an origin
it.
story. Maybe not an origin story for the being itself, but an origin story for the sentience itself.
Yeah, I guess.
Cause,
Oh no, it's more like an origin story for like this, for like him. I don't
yeah,
know.
but remember, this is meant to be the same Great Intelligence as before.
Yeah.
But also, like, because this is set before the Abominable Snowmen, like 90
Oh, yeah,
years
yeah, true.
Not 90 years, 40 years before.
Yeah, true, I forgot about that. I forgot when the Abominable Snowman was set.
1930s.
Okay.
Just saying, I know this because it's important for, like, dating the Third Doctor's era. Because holy shit.
Yeah. Just when you thought you'd worked it out, everything goes to shit.
I think... I think you can interpret this by thinking, like, oh, the Great Intelligence was always smart. It's just...
Yeah.
Now it has a sort of host.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
sort
that's
of-
always how I've seen it, you know. It's, well, it's just an intelligence, I suppose, and then it, you know, takes over.
I do not like this! It's fucking stupid! But... you fuse two of the greatest British actors together to play the Great Intelligence. That's the only thing I like about it.
I don't hate it, but it's very dumb.
Yeah.
It
Like-
looks very,
It's stupid.
it looks like... I don't know, I'm trying to compare it to something. It looks familiar, but
Okay, Game of Thrones.
And that's where Matt Smith dies. Not the 11th Doctor, like Matt Smith himself.
Yeah, I honestly, I think, yeah,
What do you mean?
this is a good. Yeah, the great intelligence in this isn't terribly done. I just think it could be done a lot better.
Yeah.
And as a sort of like, what I'm.
I think it works for the narrative of the story, though. I
Um,
think they would have had to have told a different story to get an actual good use out of them.
It would have to not be. It would have to not be an origin story at all.
Yeah,
Which is
I
what
think
Moffat was
if they were
wanting to
just
do,
there.
though.
Yeah, I mean that's a very Moffat thing, isn't it?
So
Put his,
global warming
definitive
saves
staple
the
on
day. What the fuck?
That's a good message.
Oh my god! Oh no!
I mean that definitely wasn't what they were going for, but sure.
So like this episode's okay, but the two main issues. Okay, this episode does have a few issues. One,
Oh yeah, definitely.
you can interpret it as a very right-wing metaphor because evil snowflakes, autistic children are the
that's not
bad
a problem.
guys, and
That's just
global
us
warming.
being dumb.
No, that's just us, like, injecting politics into something that... I mean, the politics... I think it's there. Wait. Oh, no.
Clara's tears saved the day.
Clara crying! So wait, Clara is an ethereal being who can change the weather. What the fuck? What the fuck?
I don't know. Something did happen that I missed. Where
I missed it too. Like, what
Yeah,
the fuck? So
because,
she's
like,
crying and now it's raining with her
there
tears.
was something linked together. It was explained. I just completely missed it.
She fused with the ice nanny, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
It's something to do with the ice nanny. I know that.
It's also because like snow and rain, how it can't be like just snow or rain. It has to be like ash or tears or something in Doctor Who.
Yeah.
It can never be anything like happy. It's like the sky is crying. This represents how sad I am. Merry Christmas!
I think if this wasn't tied in with the Impossible Girl arc, this would be fine. If this was another
Yeah.
Astrid situation.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I like Voyage of the Damned. And you might too.
And I
You might
liked
hate
it,
it.
/ I hated it, / I had no opinion on it. Which one's
Slash, we
correct?
haven't watched that one yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, go back and watch that one to find
I've
out.
not seen that one in years, but I don't know how many years. That's the thing, I've lost count.
I think I saw it 2 years ago. Because
I
me and
might-
Ollie watched it.
I might have seen it like 5 years ago, actually.
Hmm.
Well, we can't be in much danger from a disembodied intelligence that thinks it can invade the world. Or that the London Underground is a
Just you fucking wait until Tibet, bitch! Of course it fucking rings a bell, it's one of the great old ones, Doctor.
Yeah, I'm surprised that you didn't pick up on that.
It's like...
But I mean, it's obviously just setting up for the fact that they come back.
Yeah, but the thing is, right, it's just like, imagine if Fenric came back, and then the Doctor was like, Fenric, that rings a bell. Like, no!
I mean,
You
this
don't
is
do
when we notice
that.
The connection. Yeah.
Like, I'm glad the Great Intelligence is, like, a major threat to the Doctor, like, in this incarnation. Because the Great Intelligence should be a major threat.
Yeah.
When you've got beings that are actually somewhat more mythical than the Time Lords, they should be something fucking big. You know?
Yep.
Because Great Intelligence, that's beyond Time Lords, I think.
I don't know. I'm not too familiar with Great Intelligence lore.
I mean, it's
But I'm sure, like, not many people were when this went out either.
I don't think they're. I mean, there's with the Great Intelligence, it's just like
I think they were only included in this because, like, reference.
Well, there are some. Would you agree that there are some beings in Doctor Who that are somewhat more mythical than the Time Lords?
Yeah, definitely. Okay, how fucked would you be if you were just walking past and you like saw the gravestone with your name on it? It was like someone else. Also, good point. This is like I don't like that we see modern Clara before we actually properly see her.
Yeah.
I mean, it does like cliffhanger, I guess, but
what if she sees it, but but she doesn't register that it's her
can
because
like two
the universe
echoes
isn't allowed to
exist
it?
at the same time?
Yes, but I don't think they can acknowledge each other exists.
If they touch each other, then Time Reapers come.
No, I think it's that, like, I mean, I don't really care about seeing this trailer, but like,
I mean, didn't even trailer it, just went on to the next episode.
Yeah, I mean, I think like the multiple different Claras, I think they exist together, but they see each other as different people because they don't even register they're the same person.
Yeah.
I
hadn't even realised that.
Huh?
I was just all played onto the Bells of St. John.
Yeah.
I hadn't realised that they were back to back.
What?
Having like two intelligence stories back to back.
Oh.
Yeah, that's quite odd.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, you didn't realise that.
No.
I mean, the Great Intelligence is meant to be like the major threat of this season, which I think is pretty cool.
And it's odd because it is cool, but you don't really remember it when you think back to
because
Series 7B.
Series 7 wasn't that great.
Yeah,
like,
true.
like the thing is, I think
it's because they were going for like their every episode like it's its own movie type thing. So you sort of forget that there's an arc other than the Impossible Girl thing.
Yeah, like I think
they should have like removed the whole Impossible Girl crap and focused more on the Great Intelligence.
Yeah,
and Translator, because there's like 3 arcs going on at once, kinda.
Yeah, and the least interesting one was the main one they focused on.
Yeah, and played the most into the continuity of Doctor Who.
Yeah.
History.
Even though you've got the fucking Great Intelligence and the place where the Doctor's gonna fucking die. Like, it's weird. But yeah, I honestly think more larger-than-life Doctor Who villains should return, if that makes sense.
I agree. Yeah,
because
definitely.
To be big-name threats, because quite frankly, we're getting bored of, like, the Daleks, Cybermen, and the Master. I mean, sure, we need new stuff as well, but, like, imagine if Fenric was the big bad of a season.
Yeah, I want them to bring back, like, villains that weren't necessarily the best in Classic Who, and then bring them back as, like, a full-blown threat.
Like, the Black Guardian is another example.
Yeah. To, like, properly legitimize them, but also it's, like, it's classic, but it's also something new, if you know what I mean. As long as they don't, like, go and do, like... I don't mind redesigns to a degree, but I don't want, like, I prefer like, more updates as opposed to, this is a new Silurian.
Yeah.
It's nothing like the old ones.
The good thing about Fenric is that you can do fucking anything.
Yeah,
the good thing about
sure.
the Black and White Guardians is you can do fucking anything. You can even put a bird on their head for some reason. Yeah, the 5th Doctor Black and White Guardian trilogy was weird. Like, season 20, like, what the fuck? Why did the Black Guardian have a fucking crow on his head? Like, they brought back the actor that did...
idea.
Yeah, they brought back the same actor, though. So,
Yeah.
they still had continuity.
That's good.
Yeah. Anyways, the Snowmen!
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what I would give it. I'm varying between a 7 and an 8.
Oh,
I don't want to give it a 7.5. I might just give it an 8, to be honest.
I might just give it a 7, actually. Because I was thinking a 6 or a 7.
I think it's better than a 6.
I felt... Yeah, it's... Because a 6
Because I
like,
mean,
it's okay.
I think I enjoyed this more than... what was the very Christmas Invasion? Which is probably better, But I found I enjoyed myself a lot more watching this.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like...
Maybe it's
I mean,
because I actually had the Doctor in it.
I gave Christmas Invasion a 7. So I
Mm.
think I'll give this a 7 as well. Because I enjoyed
Okay.
this.
Yeah.
Part of me doesn't want to call it good, but I wouldn't call it
did
bad.
have
I would
more
call it
flaws.
okay.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah, that's
very
fair.
flawed as a story, but it
Yeah,
didn't have
that's
as
kinda
many
my opinion
elements
on
that
it.
annoyed me. There were a lot of elements that were actually, when I thought about them, worked.
Yeah, I think we're like on the same page then. It's
Because, like, really, I think I was thinking, oh, I don't like this because it's too Christmassy, but it's not really Christmassy at all. It's just
no, it's
using
not really
snow,
that Christmas. Yeah.
which isn't that Christmassy anymore.
This was like the first Moffat not too Christmassy Christmas special.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
it still focused on some things that you would think about when you think about Christmas. But
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just like, they're doing something logical. They're doing
It wasn't in your face.
yeah, and they're making it good for Doctor Who fans, but it also isn't too alienating for
Just
a casual audience. There are
yeah.
some things that I didn't really like when it came to like the whole stuff to do with a casual audience, like who are these fucking people, like the Paternoster gang? Who are they? Who the fuck are they?
Yeah.
But that's
yeah.
about it, to be honest.
I hadn't thought about
The Ice Woman is stupid.
that. It's stupid,
It's
but I mean,
stupid.
it's a Christmas special.
It
It's not-
makes
it's not a
sense,
Christmas
but I
special.
hate it.
Yeah, it's more the actual visual elements
I
to it. I don't.
refuse to I refuse to say, oh, it's just a Christmas special when things like that happen, because that shouldn't be a fucking excuse.
I know. I mean, when
But
did this come out? 2013, 2012.
if I can look at something and go, this is a Christmas special, if it's something minor, then yeah, but
Yeah.
the Ice Lady isn't minor. It's pretty, yeah.
Yeah.
But at the same time, would I say that Ice Woman is as bad or worse than the Cyber King?
I don't think it looks as bad as the tree people from. No, I mean, no, actually, I think it looks a lot worse than like the tree people from the Christmas
The
special
tree
before.
people were an actual costume. This was full
Oh,
CG.
okay.
So of course this was going to look a lot worse.
Yeah, okay. I didn't know that.
But what about Ian McGrath?
The performances
Frosty
were
Boy.
good.
Frosty Boy.
Performances were good.
Yeah.
Writing
Yeah.
could have been better, but it made
I
sense.
wasn't really
with the
paying
actual
attention
story.
to most of the dialogue, but I still understood what was going on.
Yeah.
So this was actually pretty well written for.
Yeah. I think that's the
special.
best kind of Christmas special. It's like you don't have to pay too much attention to understand what's happening, but still have a good time with it.
Yeah. Like this one was actually pretty decent. I
think this
Yeah.
is like the most we've like actually had to speak about a Christmas special.
Then again, we
we've
weren't really
seen so
speaking
far.
about the episode during the episode, but then again,
I get, yeah, we're sort of just watching.
we were sort of like going on a lot of tangents, but we were still paying attention. We were still invested. But it's just like there wasn't really much to talk about while you're watching it. It's more so when you're thinking
it's
about
quite a
it.
slow burner in a way. Like there's a lot of character stuff.
Yeah, there's not really much happening, but that's not really a problem because there's
Yeah,
enough.
yeah, I don't.
There's
enough meat.
Yeah, it's not meaty, but it's like you get a full meal. It's like a vegan sausage roll. There's not really meat, but it gives you enough to satisfy you. So that's a fucking lie. I have those Greg's vegan sausage rolls, and when I have one, I want another, but
Greg's
only because they're
vegan
really
sausage rolls.
tasty.
Yeah.
They're actually really
Also
good.
because I don't eat meat.
Yeah. I do, but like I go for
I don't
substitutes
because I
sometimes.
save the planet.
I
eat chicken, to be fair. I eat like chicken
Yeah.
and fish.
Yeah, I mean I've cut out like beef and steak and stuff, so I've taken out the heavy hitter. But like
Yeah.
once I've had the vegan sausage roll from Greg's, I'm never going back. I'm having the vegan sausage rolls every time
Yeah,
I go to
they are
Greg's.
great.
They are really great.
I've heard that like there isn't really much difference
Yeah, there isn't much difference, but
flavor wise.
I prefer it because like the texture.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, like the texture is softer and it's like I guess a little bit spicier in a way.
All right.
So it's
Nice.
better.
That's a review of Greg's Sausage Rolls. Greg's
Anyway,
Vegan
the
Sausage Rolls.
Snowmen, that was good.
Yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised.
And there was a lot to analyse.
Yeah, comment down below your thoughts of the Snowmen.
Yeah. We'll see you next time for Time of the Doctor. Goodbye.